or what it is. 6:15, it's an uncomfortable conversation that more and more parents say they're having with their children, whether or not to allow piercings and even tattoos.
So how can you make sure that you as a parent are having the right conversation before they make a permanent decision? 7 Eyewitness News reporter Liz Lewin joining us now at the digital dashboard with tips to talk to your kids.
Good morning, Ed and Katie. Well, the reality nowadays is it's not unusual for teens, young adults to want piercings, even those tattoos. But experts are saying, as seemingly innocent as a small piercing or tattoo may be, there are some serious consequences and health risks youth may not consider, which means, hey, parents, it's time for you to take these into consideration. The bottom line, experts say parents don't shy away from the conversation. The American Academy of Pediatrics found the growing number of teens getting tats and piercings means it's more important now than ever to talk about safety and consequences. Promoting safety is important because that could save your child. More times than not, teens are unaware of these potential health risks. Things like severe infections, allergic reactions, or keloids. And then, of course, there are social consequences. How will future employees respond to those tattoos or piercings on the job? So, if your teen been asking for those tats or piercing, doctors say, let's start here. Initiate that conversation about why they want to get one to begin with. Is this actually their choice or peer pressure? Secondly, encourage your teens to talk to doctors and learn a little bit more about the signs and symptoms of infection. Third, be clear about laws and regulations because they do exist when it comes to tattoos and piercings. And lastly, be open about their choice and how it could infect or affect their employment in the long run. Last but certainly not least, if at the end of the conversation you collectively decide that this is the way to go, well, be sure to look at the credentials of the technicians and those giving them the piercings and the tattoos. For now, we're live at the digital dashboard. Liz Lewin, 7 Eyewitness News.
This is a big conversation right now on our Facebook Live that we do every morning at 4:15. We posed the question to you asking, would you let your kid get a tattoo or a piercing? Mike says his goddaughter went wild with piercings once she turned 18 because her father wouldn't let her get any of them.
Oh, no.
And you can see that happening. I guess the important thing is talk about those health risks because maybe that's going to, you know,
way in the back of their mind when they're getting it done.
But she was out of his house.
Right, exactly.
So
and will be out forever.
That's right, that's right. Ideally, you know. Right. Hey, let's go ahead and look